Good morning, Fenlanders. Welcome to Fenland Farming Adventures. I'm Daniel and this is our channel. If you like our little channel, make sure you hit subscribe, guys, and like, share, you name it. You see anything cool, make sure you hit like, share and subscribe. Do us well. Right, today's show, we are, well, I'm just up here pulling the muck pads around on one of our potato fields. This all got subsoiled. It was lovely when I subsoiled it with the intention of then going planting, and that hasn't happened for 3 weeks. So it's gone down like concrete again. Concrete with some slits in it, which is not ideal. I normally like to subsoil just before the planter comes into the field, or the bed tiller comes into the field. First world problems. Found loads of string. It's pretty recent because it's only pink string. We're the only ones with pink string. Hang on a minute. And I saw a pile over here. That might have come out of the muck spreaders. They might have just dumped it and forgot about it. But it does happen. I do it, so I know they do it. But this will all just end up round the basilia. So I'll end up fishing it out of the basilia, so you better off to get off your bum. Get off your bum now and pick it up. Right. See a beauty. Oh yeah. Right, let's get back in the tractor. Yeah. So, we haven't done any planting for about 10 days, it feels like now. But I think it's only been about 4 days. I think 4 days. We've done some last side of the weekend. But yeah, it's 5.5 degrees out here. As you lot can see behind me, my white soil doesn't warm up very quick. In fact, we're normally one of the last people to be planting in the country because it's so cold. They're talking some warmer weather at the weekend, so we're going to go for it. We've got like a 4 or 5 day window there where we're having some warmer nights and some warmer days, and we will go for it. But I was worried that I might have scorched my wheat. Look at this, look. That is all yellow. Like my scorch is just a little tinge maybe, it's grown out of it. That is to the point where it nearly looked like it killed it. Yeah, whatever nozzles and whatever speed and whatever windy conditions they were doing it in, they got it wrong. So the headlands is worse than the rest of the field, but man, that is bad. That's some seriously bad scorch on there. But you can't win it all. If you've got to get on, you've got to get on in you. So that's the thing, isn't it? So yeah, just out here pulling the muck heaps around. And I might even send Grumpster up here with the Delta or the Carrier or something just to race over this and just break it up a little bit. Where it was fine, it's now gone like concrete again. So how annoying. Still loads of moisture in the soil, obviously, keeps raining. But yeah, I wanted to come and pull these muck pads around, and then all the places where I had all them bog oaks in the soil, I'm just gonna pull around all of them and make sure they're all nice and fluffy and lovely and not compacted down. Because the worst thing for a potato field is compaction. They like nice fluffy soil, and if I can't get it fluffy enough, then yeah, it will just be a nightmare at harvest time. I don't think it'll be a problem for the potatoes growing. They'll still grow in it. I mean, it won't be a problem, but my field is coming up like lumps of concrete now, so I've got to do something about that. So that's what I'm doing, really. I got Rob over there in the distance. He's out there ploughing. He must be on his last field of ploughing. He must be getting caught up fairly well, because my cousin Ollie's still out there wanting ploughing done, so you might be able to see him in the distance. There he is. He must be bored of ploughing by now, I should imagine. He must be totally sick of that. So yeah, Grumps is just back at the farm sorting some spuds out, going through a few spuds and stuff, and checking out what we've got and what condition of them is. So we've got that to do. Yeah, we've got some big orders coming in next week, so like I needed more potato orders, like a hole in the head, and yeah, planting and potato orders. Alright, really can't have a week off. Go and get on with some spuds, planting them. Then I've got a day spraying on Friday, I think, so maybe get some spraying done Friday. Oh dear. We'll see. Cheers, Fenlanders. Good afternoon, Fenlanders. How are we doing? I'm Daniel. Welcome to Fenland Farming Adventures. I hope you're all well. This is our little channel. Me and Mrs. Farmer from now on. Anything you can do to support us providing little content for you will be great. So hoodies, subscribe, like, you name it. That really helps us out. If you want to hit the super thanks, we'll give you a birthday shout out. Up to you. I appreciate every single one of you watching, and here's a little explanation of what's coming up in today's video. Today is mostly going to be me spraying, but such is life with farming. I got a bit bored tonight, sorry, I got a bit bored and decided that the rocks and stuff, the clods and stuff on my subsoil field was starting to dry out a bit too much. So I started getting a bit concerned that they were just packing down like concrete, shall we say. What I like to do is get subsoil in and then 2 or 3 days later start planting. But this has been left for 2 weeks nearly now since I subsoiled it. God, don't time fly when you're having fun. And yeah, it's yeah, they're just baking in the sun really. So I thought I'd just come out here with my carrier while I'm bored, while I got some motivation to do some farming, and just flatten it down really. Grumpy Grandad's going to come up here maybe late tomorrow afternoon and start dressing up in front of me, and yeah, and then Saturday I'm gonna hit it with the beans and try and get this bit in Saturday. So we've done 2 hectares already out of a 10 hectare field, so we've done a little bit of plodding along and a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and ummed and ahed whether or not it was too cold or whether it's too windy, wet, snowy, whatever it's been, hail. Yeah, we just thought, you know what, it's too cold for our soil. The spuds would be nearly better off just sitting in the shed for another 10 days or so. Cousin Martin's gone, he's planted up, he must be done by now I should think. So he's finished, and we kind of decided we weren't going to do it too much more. So just try not to run my sugar beet over. Where's the nearest? There somewhere. And yeah, we just decided we'd wait. I mean, you can see how white my soil is. There's dust all over the tractor, the soil behind us. A little bit of GoPro drone work going on. Hopefully I'm not drilling there. I don't know whether there's a sugar beet row in there or not. If there was, I just dissed it up. I don't think there is. I think David's moved over a little bit. Let's go back there somewhere. So yeah, I just got a bit bored. Wanted to use my carrier, didn't I? The 190's still not got much air in the tyre, so while it's in field mode, shall we say, thought I'd come out here and give it a hiding. Mrs. Farmer's currently doing all the editing now for me. We're going to try and get new clothes and stuff out at the weekend, so keep your eyes peeled for updated clothes coming out. Should be loads of cool stuff coming out in the future, so yeah, Mrs. Farmer's going to take up the reins, and if I can afford to keep Mrs. Farmer editing and selling clothes for us, I will do, but I don't think I can't in a minute. So we shall see. I'm going to do a little live in a minute and just say hello to everyone. And I love doing them lives. The lives seem to get people from all over the world joining in with us, so I love that. Everyone that wants to talk farming, it's like a collection of farmers all wanting to talk farming, which is great. This is why I'm a farmer, you know. So yeah, we'll I'm just going to be out here for a few hours. I've done some drone work. I might put the drone back up again in a little while when the sun goes down, but I managed to get a real good shot of Ely Cathedral from me seat, from me drone, so that was kind of cool. That kind of gives you a perspective of how flat our land is around here. And yeah, I can't get used to my big drone. I don't know why. I just it seems real quick, real fast. I've slowed it down obviously, but still seems real fast. With my old one I could just whip around in there. But yeah, I've got T1s to put on tomorrow. Grumpy Grandad, I'm not entirely sure what Grumpy Grandad said he was doing tomorrow. He wanted to do something, but I can't remember what. T1s to do tomorrow, so I've only got a few of them to do, and then the rest are all next week as well. So in a few loads I should be able to get sprayed up and then on to something else. But as with life and the weather we're dealing with at the moment, it would appear as though we are looking at a frost tomorrow morning. Oh, there we go. Help if I lower this down, wouldn't it? Thought it was full and easy. They are talking about -1 overnight tonight, so that is very odd. Right, now my phone's charged up a little bit, I'm going to go live. Cheers, Fenlanders.